What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is DeadShadows, aka Shadows, and today I'm bringing you guys a mount review. We're going to be going over some of the fastest mounts, some of the coolest mounts, what their animations look like, what they look like, how they ride, and of course, we're going to be reviewing what the difference is between percentages on mounts and what the speed looks like in real life seconds. So be sure you guys stay tuned for that.
Do you feel the buzz?
Alright guys, so we're back here, and before we start this, just ignore the fans who are surrounding me constantly. I've tried to get away from them here, hiding a little bit, but there's still a lot of them, so you guys try not to be distracted by them too much. But let's jump right in it, guys. So the first mount that we have up is the prized Warthog staff. Now I went ahead and I bought all the Warthog, well, not all of them, all the lower end Warthog staffs, all the way up to where I could have a 60%, so that we could do tests on each one and see what it looks like in real life seconds. The speed differences, because a lot of you won't have a ton of cash when you get right into the game. You're going to want something just small, just to help you get around. That, will give you a boost, but you don't have millions upon millions of gold to go spend on the mounts. So, hopefully this will help you guys out when you go to buy a mount. So like I said, this is the prized Warthog mount. This is the cheapest mount you can get from the current event shop. That is around 10k, I believe? Yeah, I think it's 10k. But we're going to be doing a test here. I have a timer up here, and I'm going to be putting the percentage of the mount and the time that we get to the tree all up on the screen here so you guys can see. But let's go get started. I'm just going to go to the tree from this way back, as you guys can see. And we're just going to time and see how long it takes us 10% to get there. And then we're going to go back to the wall with 20% and so on and so on. You guys get the idea. Alright, so the timer is started. And we are at 4 seconds now. 5 seconds. 6, 7, 8. Alright, so that's 8 seconds. 8.5 seconds roughly. That it takes a 10% mount to get from this tree to the wall. So, I don't really know how to measure Celtic feet. So I can't really put it in like in perspective, because it is a game. But yeah, I don't even know. Well, I guess I could do the math, but it's not very accurate. I could do like feet per second, but I mean it would be like 1, 2. I'd have to go ahead and count. We're gonna go ahead and test on the mount. So that was 8.5 seconds. Okay, so the 20% mount just took 8 seconds. What? It's half a second less than the 10% mount. Huh. That's very interesting. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go try a 40% mount and see what the speed difference on that is. Okay. Something I'm seeing here. This is actually very interesting. Very, very interesting. If I have frame lag, it actually slows my mount down, believe it or not. So the more I'm lagging on my mount, the more my game's lagging, the slower I am in game. That's very interesting. So there's some sort of latency going on here, as you guys can see. I'm gonna go ahead and run that test again. That was 11 seconds. Clearly that's bullcrap, because that cannot be longer than it takes a 10% mount to get there. So we're gonna go ahead and reset that, and we're gonna go start it again in 3, 2, 1, start. All right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. That was actually, I didn't even go the full length. That was like 10.5 seconds. That is very interesting, guys. I'm glad I'm doing this test. It's actually surprising me. We're gonna go ahead and run some tests on the 20% again, because obviously the 20% is not completely accurate now. And my game crashes. That is just beautiful. Well, clearly I was having some frame rate issues, so let's go ahead and get to the bottom of this, guys. Alright guys, so I went ahead and did some extensive testing, and I'm actually incredibly surprised. This was actually a learning experience for me, as well as you guys. I'm going to show you guys the clip and also put up the chart of the percentages and the speeds. Now, as you can see, the 10% is like 13 seconds to get to the tree from the wall. Then the 20% is 12, 40% is 10 and a half, 60% is 9, and this is where we start seeing like the big drops, is when we get from 20 all the way down to around 80% speed mounts. You see it drops all the way, it starts at 12 from the 20% and goes all the way down to 8.0 from the 80%, but once you get to the 80%, it kind of stops and it gradually goes down. As you can see, is the 85% is 7.80. That makes sense. But then the 95% is 7, and then the 120%. This is what really had me boggled. The 120% is only 6.5 seconds. That's half a second faster than the 95%. So clearly either the skill is not giving you 120% speed, the gallop skill, which it says it's supposed to give you a 25% extra speed boost, right? That is clearly a lie, or there is a cap on the speed in the game. Maybe some sort of latency or lag like we were experiencing earlier from what I thought when I was lagging a little bit. You know, the 10% was faster for some reason, or I wasn't getting the same results. So I'm not really sure what's going on there, but I definitely ran a lot of tests on every mount and got the average of all the speeds. But for the money spent in game on gold, I would honestly suggest getting an 80% mount. That is the best in the middle mount. You can get a lot of chest 80% mounts for around 300k if you keep your eye open. And so I would definitely save up for that, because once you start getting around level 100, it's going to make the entire game easier, the whole gaming experience a lot easier. But yeah guys, I hope this helped. I'm going to go right in and show you guys the mounts I have. I'm going to go in and do some PvP with them, show you what the attacks are, but yeah, so just enjoy the clips, guys. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. And yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the mounts I have and what they do and how they ride. So enjoy, guys.
coursing through my veins. Hold on to my hand and pray you'll find my heart one day.
Find your way through these walls that you built so tall.
I look around and see
It's you that has the key. Stay with me, 'cause without you here, I disappear.
Alright guys, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions about the mounts, be sure to leave a comment below. If you liked the video, leave a like. And of course guys, last but not least, kill yourself.
Stay with me. Without you here